How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today we have a mail day kind of card shop video. It's a bunch of stuff to go over. I'm going to go through it somewhat quickly because I don't want to bore you too much. First off, last Thursday, I went to my card shop for their monthly kind of bargain bin where they have several 5,000 count boxes. For the cards end up being 14-15 cents a piece, and a lot of it, especially the early sets 1 through 4, I'm just trying to master set, so I sift through to get some of those. Even though I overpay on some, I end up finding some good deals, as you'll see towards the end. Boa, I pick up pretty much any Boa, Luffy, Nami cards I see in there, because even if they're 10-15 cents now, there's a good chance that there'll be more in the future. This Jozu was a pretty good find. Nojuko is pretty playable, and blue-yellow Nami. Playset of Hatchin. And just not too playable and not too valuable, but again, early Luffy's I pick up. A couple cool Sanjis. I think this gets run in our long deck. Got one Red Rock, a couple Raging Tigers, 3 Hikanojo, some Vanderdeckens, just kind of some miscellaneous, some from some of the newer sets, but still pretty good cards. And probably the best find was 6 Jozus. These are about, I don't know what they're at now, $2.50, $3 a piece. So for 15 cents, can't beat it. I definitely have a play set already in my ace deck, but if any of my friends need them or just holding them, or I might sell them, since holding cards like this that are rares, that are really playable in the moment, but not of super popular characters. I mean, Jozu is popular, but obviously not to the same level of Nami, Boa, Luffy. So if you get cards like this, it's hard to see that this card would gain a significant amount of value going forward. So if you get them for a great deal and they're needed from a lot of players, you're better off just selling them. Holding that kind of card is, I don't feel like will be valuable long term. And TCG Player, I just picked up some of the SRs from the new set. Some of them are pretty cheap, especially Uta. Stussy has had some that are pretty cheap. Roger is really cheap, so I picked up a couple play sets. I didn't pull one of these, so I picked up one of these. I think it's an awesome card. The texture is awesome. And all my boxes I pre-ordered, so I never got any of these packs. I still need to get the Ace event, but eventually I want to get all the events. That's not really what people would consider an event manga, but I want to get all of those at some point. All right, this was a Facebook Market deal. I think it was about $100 for all these. Bonnie's relatively cheap right now. Could be a card that gets, SECs are tricky because if you don't get them when they're in the $2 to $4 range, they can spike up when a new leader comes up, and then they become $15, $20, $25 cards like these. How many of these did I get? Five Kuma. I paid, I think it was roughly about 17 bucks a piece for those Kumas, which is still a lot. I think this card, it's a block 3, so it's going to be around for a long time. It's a yellow, it's not egghead, so it's not, the egghead Luffy starter deck is coming out, and the EBO 4 is themed after egghead. I think there's going to be a lot of yellow cards that are going to push up yellow decks. I think, as unfortunate it is, I don't see the Kuma going down. I could see it going even higher than it is right now. This was a card show find. I think they had it listed for, I might have put it back here. Oh yeah, $70, which is more than I wanted to pay. I've been holding off on this card for a while because it's my least favorite of the 3 PSA promos, but it did kind of shoot up in price. So when I saw this for 70, I figured I would just go ahead and grab it because I probably wouldn't be able to get it for that price for a long time, if ever. This finally came in. I'm a little bit upset. I'm kind of talking to the guy about it because I don't even know if it's going to show up, but up here, the card is scratched. I didn't really have too much intention on grading this. I just love the card design of it, and I was just going to put it in my binder. I'm happy that it showed up because I only paid $22 for it, so I got a super good deal before I think he realized how valuable or how much it was going to jump in price. So I'm not too upset about the scratch, but I actually ordered 2 of them for about $44, and he had problems with customs coming over because of the value of them. So I might ask him just to refund me the cost of one of them. All right, we have some Japanese tournament cards. I don't foresee myself being able to ever, I shouldn't say ever, but afford the English ones. They're absolutely insane prices. So I went on a website called Buyee, which is BUYEE.com. You can buy Japanese, there's a lot of different products, but trading card games, Pokemon and One Piece you can buy on there. And it's pretty much like a third party that buys from other sites like Mercari or other auction sites that are in Japan. They'll buy the card for you, it'll get shipped to their warehouse, and they'll hold it for 30 days, and then they'll ship it to you. So if you wanted to buy multiple purchases, you could. So I pooled these together, and they all got shipped at once, so that I didn't have to pay for individual shipping, which shipping from Japan, I mean, it was still expensive. I think it was like $40 to ship these. But if you average it out per card, it's not horrible. But if you paid that individually, it would be horrible. So first we have TCG. I'm not sure what these are in terms of top 8, top 4, whatever it may be, but they're some of my favorite tournament cards. So I decided to pick them up for the art style because, like I said, I know I'm not going to get them in English. And then one of my favorite cards in the entire One Piece TCG. I ended up getting 3 of these Yamatos. And I had a feeling that none of them were going to be, they're slightly off-centered. So I ended up picking this up too. I only have 2 slabs. One is a super pre-release Luffy and Yamato. I'm kind of on the fence about slabs. They're kind of growing on me. I don't really display them that much. I could see maybe the value of that if you had like a glass case and you kind of had these sitting up. I think it'd be cool to put like maybe a mini figurine next to each of the cards. Pick one card from each character that you collect. So we'll see. We'll see if that collection grows. But Yamato and Zoro are my top chases that I look for. So I wasn't too hesitant to pick that up. And then that was all of the mail. And what I wanted to do is, I'm not going to put this in the title of the video, and I didn't mention it at the front of the video because I don't want people just watching my stuff just for giveaways. I want people that stay to the end of the videos, that engage, that just spend time talking and engaging in content to be the most likely to get giveaways like this. So it's not a super valuable card. It's hardly valuable at all because it's a custom card from Davidson TCG, but it's one of my favorite cards. I have 3 of them, so I'll give away one of these. All you have to do, just be subscribed, like the video, and maybe in the comments, tell me what your favorite card in the One Piece TCG is. And then I'll give it a week or so, and I will just put some names in a box and draw for a winner. I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one.